Hey you guys, welcome back to Angela, and as you guys can see by the title, I want to talk about how narcissists, they're all for themselves. And I think that people don't really understand what that is. When we all know, narcissists, they care about their own emotions and all these things, right? But I was just thinking to myself, I was taking this drive, I was looking around. Look, the hose is out tonight. Even the hose is out tonight. You know what I'm saying? but what I was going towards again is I'm looking around. The hose is on the stroll today. I'm in the hood, There's a big event going on in my town today. And it's all these people, right, charging for parking. Maybe like, 60, 80 bucks, some crazy shit, right? And every time I come around, like, the city is dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, the city dead. It's like, it's negative energy. It's negative as fuck. The frequency is fucked up, but I said the frequency is like everybody in a good fucking mood. Motherfuckers is holding my door open. I'm like, everybody in a good mood. Look, he got his chain. He put his fresh clothes on today. A nigga don't get dressed, but he got dressed today. Look. They dancing. They got dressed too. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, right? And I said, when it comes down to it, everybody just want to be happy, right? I'm like, look at it. Look, she ain't even from here, little snow bunny. She ain't even from here, but she with the hood shit today, And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, everybody in a good mood. They charging for parking like 80 crazy money. And I'm like, usually it's dead. Nobody parking here. Like, nobody charged for parking on a regular day. Like, I'm like, the police don't be giving a fuck. But somehow they out tonight blocking and closing every goddamn street. And I said, them motherfuckers must get paid good today. They must be working on that overtime for this shit. They're like, I don't got to deal with nobody. I don't got to deal with bullshit. All I got to do is sit here and get paid and block this street and tell people what direction to go to. I'm doing a whole different job today, bitch. All that crime shit, all the bullshit, all the false allegations, all the drama. No, motherfucker. I'm standing on this goddamn post and I'm enjoying my time. See the security guard. Motherfucker look like he having a good time too. In another different corner. You know what I'm saying? He looking like motherfuckers, I'm sitting on this goddamn corner and I ain't working hard. I don't care what you say, what you think. I'm in my own world right now. And today is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good day. Don't nobody fuck with me. I know nobody gonna fuck with me because everybody on going to this little concert. And I feel like I'm in the party too, because I might be a security guard, but I ain't doing shit. I'm just standing here, checking the scene out, checking the vibe out. Damn, bitch. You done went through the red light. Oh, fuck. See, I'm not paying attention because I'm feeling the energy, right? Not paying attention. Don't find me. Look, that security guard, he's smoking his vape. I don't even smoke weed, and I'm happy for him because I could tell he probably smoked a big ass blunt before he came, and now he just smoking on his little vape, and he feeling good. I feel you. I was just like you. You know what I'm saying? I bet he was smoking big blunts. But he feeling good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in a good mood, but I'm always in a good mood for the most part. Because I try to live in the moment, in the now, and just be thankful that I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? But I do this shit every day. That's my energy every motherfucking day. And I was thinking, like, every motherfucking day, people's energies be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, the energy different today. Why? Because I don't really be paying attention what be going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers be in a fucked up mood all the time. Even during the weekend, they be tripping. With the traffic, they be cutting you off in a fucked up mood. But this event is so big, right? That people from out of town are coming. And everybody in a good mood. So I'm like, damn, even the bums is in a good mood. They outside, they dancing on the corners, they begging for money. They know they about to get something tonight. Unlike every other night when everybody ignoring their ass because they can't keep giving you money every day, bro. But guess what? It's some new energy in this bitch, and y'all motherfuckers gonna have to pay homage, and somebody gonna have to pay. I know I'm gonna hit at least one lick, one customer out of the whole motherfucking night. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in a good mood. The hoes is out, families is out, going to get ice cream. What you want to eat tonight? You know? And I'm telling you because I'm an energy person, so my energy feel like, damn, I feel in a good mood because I'm like, everybody in a good mood. This is new to me. So I was feeling the energy, and as I kept driving and driving, I realized there's an event. So I'm like, oh, that's why everybody in a good mood. It's a lot of new energy. So that show you that new energy is good for you. So this is why a lot of times when you're dealing with a narcissist, someone that only thinking about themselves and don't know that they're going to drop a whole bunch of negative energy on you. And they actually know they're dropping that negative energy. That's what make them a narcissist, is that they know right from wrong. I've seen a lot of people that they were right, you know, they were flying monkeys, and then when they got, you know, their energy was low, and they had to go and seek people that have been through the same shit with these people. Like, they had to go on a journey. So one thing I learned from narcissists is that they don't like people to know each other. They like to keep different relationships a secret. You know what I'm saying? Even if you were to be open with them and be open, they still gonna lie to you. They don't trust you. How can someone be capable of real love, real peace, when they can never tell the truth? And they want to use other people's frequencies and energies to get where they are. That's why that shit backfired. Like, even when you think about a lot of people that a lot of times what fucks them up is somebody else's energy. So they can get to a frequency and achieve all kind of things, but you bring that person in, they gonna shake something, because that person is always gonna want to find something that's better, something new. You see that new frequency, that shit bring in a lot of good shit. But you know what happens when the party is over? Shit go back to normal. And when shit go back to normal, none of these motherfuckers is gonna sit here and come back and give you more of that shit. You know, they ain't gonna pay their homage to you, because they gonna be gone. They gonna be in their home. So most narcissists only think about themselves. So it's okay to think about yourself, put yourself first. But when you want to deal with somebody that knows right from wrong like you do, but they still choose themselves every time, and they don't know what sacrifice is. How can you have children? How can you have people, you know, do shit with people like that when, you know, you're not willing to sacrifice yourself. Because at the end of the day, I was thinking, like, we all gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers out here breaking families over money and doing all type of shit. Like, when you die, you ain't gonna take none of that shit, you know? And a lot of those people that believe in God don't believe in the purgatory, and they don't believe that when they die, maybe their spirit wanders around, and all those people you had on your corner to sacrifice someone else, those people ain't around for you to gossip. You got to be by yourself. So the narcissist always thinks about themselves. And you know how ugly, like, nobody want to go out. You don't know how you gonna go out, and you be like, I hope I don't go out like that. But even when if a person go out the way you think maybe you want to go out, you still be like, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit real. So what I realized when being with a narcissist, they don't love nobody. Because look, you could be with somebody, and while you abusing, that person should be living in a now, in the moment, around love, around peace, while they're mourning their own life, while they're going through their own journey. You know what I'm saying? A narcissist will knock you off your track. Instead of focusing on their own craft, their own energy, they'll focus on your energy, get energy from you. They need you. They need somebody. So when you're left alone, you'll be knowing these people gonna get what they have coming for them. And even when they get it coming for them, you already know they not gonna learn. They don't care. Because somehow they were the victims. And we're really all a victim to this shit, man. Because when you look around, look at the frequency. Look at these motherfuckers. Look. They on their motherfucking bikes. I don't never see you kids out on your motherfucking bikes. On God. But when the energy good, look, the kids is out. So this whole world designed to have us against one another, and that's where that narcissism stems from, because we've been programmed to be once against one another since childhood, since preschool, since school age, competing instead of just living, experiencing, growing. So everybody be on some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my energy good because it's like, damn, nobody fucking with me. Nobody, cutting me off. Nobody doing no weird shit. Nobody, saying weird shit. It's like everybody in their own little worlds because they feel the energy. It's new energy. It's something new. It's something different. It's rubbing off on there. It's contagious, bitch. Good energy contagious when everybody feeling it. But because motherfuckers will start competing with one another, and I'm better than you, I do this, I got more money than you, I'm this, I got more privilege than you, all this shit, that shit fucks the frequency up right away. Because at the end of the day, we're human beings. It's a frequency that we all got. We all be feeling the same shit. We all want love, but motherfuckers do the evilest things just to get that shit. And then when they get that shit, it never feel good. It's never satisfying. And then instead of apologizing, instead of like being humble, instead of like seeing your wrongs and seeing all the good that you got from it, motherfuckers will get hate, and that hate will just grow. And then when you react to their bullshit, or you say something to them, and it's just the truth, they just might not like the truth, and they might not like how you say the truth, but it's the truth. And you're even willing to say, hey, this shit is dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's the greed. It's the greed. And I think I always, as motherfucking, cliche, is that how you say it? Cliche as it seems. As cliche as it seems, you know, it takes me back to like Jesus and like the Last Supper and like all the motherfuckers in your life who think they better, they know more, they're dumb as fuck, they're ignorant, they're not humble, they don't really even know what real struggle is, they don't know shit about shit. The greed takes over them. It don't matter if they're people you grew up with, it don't matter if it's your blood. They see you as a stranger. Their frequency is so low that they don't even see you as blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't even connect themselves to this is still blood. Nothing. Is their frequency fucked up? They'll go treat strangers better than you, knowing your pain and even explaining it to them, because they don't realize you're living a different reality from them. It's like it will baffle you, right? It will baffle you, you know, because you'll see that they think that they're God. They think that they vibrate at such a high frequency. They think that you're capable of the stuff that they're actually capable of. They scared of you, but really you scared of them. And it's always two sides to every story. You know that. You've put yourself in their shoes. You've put yourself in your shoes. You could see your wrongs. You could see their wrongs. But you also know who started it. You know also who started it and how it got there. Because you know you love them genuinely no matter what. And sometimes, you know, if you're in the wrong, you try to make shit right. But when certain boundaries were crossed, shit that you wouldn't do to them, it's kind of like being like having a friendship, and when the friendship is over, you the type of person that you're not going to talk bad about that person. You're not going to go tell people like I have people that I'm not friends with anymore, right? And shit could have probably ended badly, but I wouldn't feel good about myself being around people that know that person and just sitting there for hours and always bringing that person up and how evil they are and how, you know, bring them up in a bad way. Because to me, when I love somebody, I see more of the good. You know what I'm saying? And it also depends, I guess, how bad it got. But over time, you're more hurt about the loss. If it was an important person for you, you're more hurt about the loss, wishing things could be the same, realizing that that person's not the same, you're not the same. You know, you even try to see the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? You always saw the good and the bad, even in the most wickedest person, because you always saw, I could understand why you are the way you are. And it don't make it right. If anything, I don't like it. It's sick as fuck. You're a sick person. I'm not with that shit you're on. But I could understand. But I don't stand for that shit, because I don't believe in that shit. I don't stand on that shit. I think that shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want the same thing. They want to be happy. And a lot of times with narcissists, your loss is their gain. That's what fucks you up. And they don't feel no way about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't feel no way about it. A lot of times you also feel like you might never do certain things in life. You feel like, you know, some people don't want to admit to their wrongs. Like a lot of people, they'll feel like they've always, you know, been wrong, but they don't see the wrongs that they've done or things that they might have not understood in the moment. And I also feel like that's also part of the narcissism. You know, like you should grow from things, but the narcissist harbors a lot of that shit in, and they'll just take it out on anybody. So, you know, some people, you know, some people feel like the narcissist don't know right from wrong. Or sometimes when a narcissist plays stupid, people think like they're really slow, they're really dumb, they don't know what they're doing. It's a choice. Because everybody got choices. And like I said, today everybody on a good frequency, but I bet you everything tomorrow everybody gonna be on the negative frequency gonna come back. But it show you how frequency, good energy can put an impact on everybody and everything flowing. And like I said earlier, when I got knocked off what I was gonna say, when I said everything seemed a little cliche, like I said, the Last Supper, you know, Jesus could have been chilling with all the pharaohs and he could have sold everybody out. That's what I'm saying. Jesus could have sold everybody out. That's what I gained from because I grew up in a religious household, and I know that the way I am impacts me in a lot of ways. And when you know right from wrong, and when you teach your children God, no matter what religion is, it not only helps them to survive long, you know, with peace, because a lot of narcissists, when they work with chaos and shit all the time, bad shit happen all the time being around these people. So God separates you, because it's always going to be something going on with them or with you when you're dealing with them. And at the end of the day, the narcissist looks at it like life is life. You know, these people could be very spiritual, they could have a lot of knowledge, but the narcissist is like they worship like that dark energy, they worship that dark matter. That's why, you know, even when I was talking to someone earlier that I'm close to, you know, they were like, oh, I know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I know right from wrong. I'm like, these motherfuckers know right from wrong. They know that shit. They're aware of that shit. They're choosing themselves. That's why I say narcissists choose themselves. You see, when everyone is selfless and helping each other out and giving good energy, like the money flowing, you see like motherfuckers making money with parking, you know, it's like everybody helping one another out. So you got motherfuckers that have trained you to be against one another, because at the end of the day, everything gonna go back to being the same tomorrow. So it show you that people do got a lot of good in them. It's just that they get put in positions and lifestyles that it make them feel like they can't be good, because they see a lot of bad. So bad shit has been put out there to keep everyone at a low frequency, but at the end of the day, everybody want to be happy. So then everybody got their own versions of what's going on, but at the end of the day, like I said, everybody want to be happy, but because of that low frequency, people are going to find ways to either fuck it up or just be in that, live in that negative shit. You know what I'm saying? So it show you people do got a lot of good, but shit is designed so it won't be good. Control, power, for whatever reasons. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reasons. For whatever type of separation. Motherfuckers act like they doing you a favor. They protecting you while slowly killing you. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting you in a cage and giving you food like a dog and shelter. And they're like, oh, that's all you need to live. That's all you need to live. But you're not really living. You're not really living. So moments like this, when the whole city alive and woken up, it's like everybody feel like they living. That's why everybody in a good frequency. But when you on a regular day, you're gonna be like everybody for themselves. So like I said, as cliche as it sounds, back to the Jesus could have sold everybody out, but he rather choose everybody because he wanted to show people that love is the highest frequency. You can multiply. You can multiply in relationships. You can multiply in family. You can multiply in food and resources and all kind of shit. He's teaching people you can multiply shit. Fuck these motherfuckers. Multiply. They some greedy, evil motherfuckers. How you gonna let these motherfuckers punk you? And it's crazy because we all know this shit, but we still stand in line. We still stand in line where everybody's so afraid. Everybody's so afraid of their comfort zone. Everybody's so afraid because they feel like, no, motherfucker, I work hard for this shit. I'm not about to go and protest with you motherfuckers. I ain't gonna win. That's dumb. Like, it sound good. It sound good. But you talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when you be around good people, when people treat you well, when people respect you, when people's body language show, you know, because people's body language, you can read their minds right away because you on a higher frequency than them. So everything that they do, you know what they're thinking. When you on a high frequency, you be knowing what everybody be thinking. And people won't say shit, but they'll give you a look, a smirk. They'll be on some low frequency shit. They'll be on some low frequency shit. So when you know, hey, it's all about multiplying, but shit is designed not to be that way. I can't be around people that don't want shit to multiply because they got too much hate in their heart. Or they're like Judas looking for a table to sit at, and then they want to turn on the motherfucker that brought the table and the food and had shit popping, and you want to put shit in people's ears and sacrifice motherfuckers because you want to have everything to yourself. And then with all them fucking gold coins you got, you still ain't shit. Feel like shit. Everybody know you did it, so everybody know what you've done, what you've done in your past, what you continue to do. People are looking at all your victims because people are like, you already got a pattern. We already know you. What you gonna want to do? You gonna want to be around some new energy, but you're gonna bring all that old energy with you no matter where you go, because that old energy still following you. You know what I'm saying? So the narcissist be with the new supply. Your family be on some bullshit. Your friends be on some bullshit, competing with you and shit, making up shit in their mind to make themselves feel better and feel good. But you know they struggling. You know that they ain't happy. You know that picture they posted, that vacation they went to, you know that shit is temporary. That was just the moment that they had, and they hold on to that moment, but every day be on some bullshit. When in reality, every day should be good, and you should only have bad moments, and it shouldn't be coming from the people that's around you. You know what I'm saying? So the narcissist, they carry that negative energy. It might look good at first, just like it looked good to you. And maybe, they changed their ways and they're on some other shit. You know, they want to change. They want to be better. They got what they wanted. But guess what? That person they're around, they're not on the same frequency. The narcissist, you know why they didn't leave you? Because they wanted to make sure that other person was on the same frequency as them in order to leave you. Think about it. Like, a lot of people was, even I've said it before, where, they're trying to secure that new supply. They're trying to make sure, they're love bombing them. And then once they got them hooked, Because I could tell when you're with a narcissist, you can tell when they're playing you, when they're not the same, when they're acting funny. When you go from being maybe intimate every day to now it's every couple of days, or maybe once a week, twice a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, so their frequency changes, and then they start accusing you of being up to something, or you're insecure, or they're like, oh, don't nobody want to be affectionate every day, you know, and you like, the frequency has changed. It's like you changed the new channel, and it sounds good to be on that new channel because y'all having a good time, but that person is not tuned into your frequency when you're still tuned into someone else's frequency. And that's why the narcissist has to discard you, because to them it's like, okay, it's time to finalize this shit. And if you're the Jezebel spirit, you know what I'm saying, and the narcissist is like, oh, she just like me, of course they go deal with an empath. They gonna feel like, oh, I got the empath now, and now I'm doing good. But that empath is not tuned into the same frequency as them. They're trying to tap into your goodness. They're trying to forget about their past. They're trying to, you know, they're trying to look ahead. They're thinking ahead of that empath. They're thinking like, okay, what's going to happen after I'm done with you? You know what I'm saying? Because you might want to leave me if everything come to light and the old frequency catches up to me, or I start going back to my old frequency ways, because the narcissist is like a drug addict, like a fiend. That's why when you leave these people alone, you know, like, they ain't gonna multiply shit. And if they multiply shit, it's always gonna be their own convenience. They're always gonna like, greed is always gonna take over them. Or they might feel like you're not deserving of their success when in your success you're always sharing your success with them. You know what I'm saying? You get to the point where you start sharing your success with them because you feel like they jealous of you. Anytime you had good shit going on, you start feeling like they wasn't happy for you, so you start giving out more. To show them that no matter what, you're an equal. You're on the same frequency. It don't matter what you do for a living, how much, we're on the same frequency though. We're tuned into the same channel. The narcissist will never trust that shit. Because people can switch up easily, because most people are tapped into low frequency. And and this is why they say the game is to be told and not sold, because you could tell a motherfucker, like a motherfucker could play you, and then you could tell motherfuckers that they getting played, and they gonna get mad at you. Or they're gonna be like, don't compare my situation to yours. This is different. No, motherfucker, it's all about the energy, the frequency, what motherfuckers is showing you. You realize frequency is an action too. It's vibrations, it's movement. And the motherfucking narcissists, they're always on a move. They're always searching for something new. You know, that's how they live their life. It's part of their deception. Shit gonna multiply like them, like the pharaohs. You know what I'm saying? Some of them shit multiply like the pharaohs, like the, you know, people that, the rulers, because of how they looked, because of their appearance, because of their shiny clothes. But that don't mean because they living in that frequency. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that narcissists wanna involve you into their shit. That's why Jesus took his own route. You can't focus on them no more. You can't, you know, like I lost interest in what the narcissist people in my life are doing to me, it's like they ain't shit. No matter what they do, to me they ain't never gonna be shit. To other people might see them differently, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I know that me personally, it's things that I just wouldn't do to another person. And I know that I can't say that. I also know that I can't say that because I'm not perfect. And I know that I'm capable of hurting someone. But I also know that I'm not capable of sticking around to hurt that person over and over again. And to that person, maybe me telling the truth is hurting them. You know what I'm saying? So what I learned is just to separate myself from any person that brings me negative energy. Because if I stay stuck on that energy, or why they left me fucked up, or why I had to start all over, or why all these things, I'ma be fucked up. And you know what? Because I was fucked up for a long time. For a long time, I couldn't get out of bed. I was fucked up. Like, when I lost my baby, when I saw kids or like toddlers, I would just start crying. I couldn't go out in public because anytime I saw children, you know what I'm saying, I would start crying. Then eventually once I grieved the death of my baby, then it was like I understood death on a different level. I was like, oh, this shit real. Like I never really thought about death too much. I was living in it, like I knew it, but I didn't understand it enough to put myself and my family and the people I love first, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So I also understand that a lot of narcissists, they understand death, but they don't feel, they look at it, everything is the opposite with them. They look at it like, okay, if I'm gonna die, then I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. I'm gonna do all kind of shit. I'm gonna get new supply, new energy. I'm gonna keep up with the times. I'm gonna keep up with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But those people in the new times, every time they get a new supply, they don't know you. They don't know where you come from. They don't know that you can't share experiences with them. You can't share life with them. They wouldn't be able to understand certain how shit used to be, the world, how it changed, relate to you, really understand you. You know what I'm saying? So you're always going to be searching for something that's not there. They always want new energy, and that new energy is never the same, because that new energy don't respect that old energy the same. The new energy is like, motherfucker, that's old energy. You old. You know what I'm saying? Getting old is a frequency too. You're not the same person you were when you were a kid, right? The narcissist, their frequency stays in the, like, they want to live young through younger women, they want to stay at a young frequency. And that's why when it comes to things that they should be wise about, they're not wise about. They're like children, because their frequency is on that old frequency where they think because they got physically older, they think that they got new frequency. Or they feel like because they're keeping younger people around them, they're on that young frequency. And you could have new frequency in your life, but what did you learn from your old frequency? If you ain't learned nothing from your old frequency, then that new frequency, you can't really stand in that shit. If you ain't, because that means you will start repeating old frequency, old vibrations into your new life. And it's just the law of attraction. It's like, it's energy. You know what I'm saying? So their whole thing is to become a new person, but never take accountability for the past, never have remorse, never make things right. You know what I'm saying? They know right from wrong. You know, I told someone earlier, I said, it's not that they don't know right from wrong. It's a choice. And in this world, shit, it was choices that were made for us before we even knew. So a narcissist is like a rebel. They're going against every law created because in their mind, okay, laws shouldn't have been created. But when you think about it, in the end, people just want love. When you look at the animals, they want to be able to be with their offsprings and provide, or you see the birds and together, you know, it's a frequency. And the narcissists, they're just a different type of animal, you know. So I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, peace, and your healing, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one.